Okay. Really strange, to be honest. Yeah, this is Guinness with a slice of lemon. You know, I'm not really a fan of the taste of alcohol, but I like the feeling that alcohol creates in my head. Oh no. Why so? I didn't even remember this. Doesn't matter. So this is not anymore about just playing through, this is just I've done a whole lot of shit. I mean, you just saw 23 images, okay, 3 are pictures that I don't have to do anything with anymore. Okay, I just have to sort myself out. 3 are pictures that are basically done. I just thought, oh, I remember that one. Yeah, you just played it. Oh yeah. That's not this one. But there is one where you can jump down. Yeah, I can just show it. Yeah, I've been playing a bit again, just for myself. Still trying to make the most of my time. This is like a really weird detour, by the way. I'm not sure if they... I think they started. That's how it looks like. And then they thought, yeah, why bother? Okay, so now I've got 20 images. And I just stopped drawing. Not because I couldn't draw anymore, but... I mean, at one point you're really empty. I don't even know what I draw. That's the other point. No. I wish I had more beer, that's for sure. But there's no end to it, right? I can keep drinking and drinking and then I'll fall asleep. But yeah. I don't think people quite get that, right? I mean, as long as you can deal with it, go for it. But there's always a point where, you know, it's just too much. So that's also something you have to look out for with anything you take to make yourself feel better. But yeah, I mean... You know, what's there to say? I ate the chicken. And I'm glad to announce that I'm still here. So, I guess eating meat is not an excuse to say, you know, I cannot be whatever. I mean, if I can keep doing what I'm doing while I'm doing it, then I suppose you can do what you want to do. You know, I thought I would never eat meat again. And now I just want to stuff myself with chicken that is still in the oven. And that makes no sense. Right? Why? Why do I feel like this? You know? And then I always get worried. I'm like, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel like this? Why can't I just, you know, just what? Well, they made sure you're gonna get that one. And you need it as well. So why do I play now? Because I want to do something. I cannot just do nothing. So I just realized I'm just going to play a quick round of this game. Yeah, I got that. And then maybe afterwards I'll feel a bit different about, I don't, you know, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do now. You know, the best thing for me, you know, emotionally would be, I don't know, to just have someone, like a woman, that likes to spend time with me, and then just go there and spend time with her. But that just doesn't exist. Okay, that was close. You know, that's just the feeling that I have. You know, that's like, I think the only thing, because the meat didn't do it, playing games doesn't do it, nothing does it, so the only thing that could do it would be a woman willing to sort it out. And that's just not here. I mean, it's just not here. I don't know exactly where it is or when it is. So I'm just alone. I'm figuring it out. Money is a really restricting factor. You know, I'm just saying, really restricting. I mean, not in the sense of you can't really do anything, but in the sense of well, in what sense? In the sense of, I don't know. Well, what would happen if I would have money now? I could forget myself. Okay? So it's probably better to not have money. Because then I can't forget myself, which is, right, part of what the voice is saying. Yeah. You know, just accept the pain. Right? Oh, wow. Just accept the pain. Right? Just accept the damn pain. Because part of this suffering is the suffering of separation. And not all of us are going to experience it, but believe it or not, some of us have been born with a second half. And until you find that, you're gonna miss something, and when you have it, you're gonna be afraid losing it. Because this is more than just, you know, I want to have sex. You know, I want to have children. This is not so much about wanting things. This is about, I mean, I'm just saying, this kind of stuff, you know, it's like somebody has all your parts. And you have somebody else's parts. I mean, this shit exists. Because, you know, how does a leopard do it? Well, you've got a female, and the female is sitting somewhere, and she's saying, "Oh yeah, come for me, come for me." And then they mate, and when that's over, the female goes off and raises the children. But with humans it's different. I mean, it's more like it is with maybe elephants. You've got a family, but it's still different because it's more about, I don't know, you know, the excitement. I don't know. You know, elephants, I don't think they get together and then they have sex and then it's like, oh wow. No, you have one bull for several females. You have one bull for several females. But I feel like I don't want that. Because you can go much deeper if you focus only on one partner. And I like going deep. I like going deep, and that's why if I just imagine some random kind of woman, you know, hanging around here, I just wouldn't like it. I'm wondering why they put that here. You know, I just wouldn't like it. Because, you know, if I feel like having sex, but when I think about having sex with you, and then I think, damn it, I just want to get rid of you again, like, you know, I just want you for the sex, then that's gonna be, I mean, unanimous, right? You'd have to want the same thing. And I'm not that interested in sex. I mean, I am, really. Mostly about the cuddling. But I also, you know, maybe it would be best to just have someone that doesn't really care. Because then she wouldn't care, right? You know, she would just enjoy hanging around sometimes. Just have like a girlfriend. You know, why do I always have to have this awesome non-plus ultra wife thing, right? Maybe that's really not my thing. Hey, that's something I realized. You can jump over it. And maybe you first started with a kind of a girlfriend and then it ends up just as a relationship. You know, it's just my general perspective. Oh, I didn't do that. Ah, sweet. That's why it came so early. Where I say, you know, I do like sex, really, but I'm just really busy. So it's not that I just don't have time. It's just that, I mean, I've already lived my life. And that means oh, Jesus, not gonna do this? No, it does not. Yeah, you have to do this first, because if you first take the checkpoint, you have to do this every time. Okay, you get where I'm going with this. Okay. Cheerio. But I don't have time to just play around anymore. You know, some humans are being taken out of the game that other people are playing, or they were never really a part of it. Maybe they could just play for some time. Jesus. Just to see how other people are playing their lives. Oh, last time I didn't get it. I actually hope... Ah, fuck it. I don't really give a shit, to be honest. Just like last time also. I mean, it's just lives. I mean, if they really want me to make an effort to go up there, then certainly not for lives, because I don't have a lack of it. I mean, this is not the life that you keep hearing me say that. I think I will always feel like this. That somehow this is not really what I had in mind. You know, I'm kind of restless. But I don't really like a lot of stuff. And I think that's just the way that I am. Hey, that's interesting. Hey, second chance. So, yeah, it just remains kind of the same. Yeah, it is nice if you do get it then in the end. They certainly planted that. Good question. Were there any crates? Ah, I know now. Just have to go back. Because I can't go back here anyway. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so until now, nothing's happening. No. I just live my life and I wait for someone to show up. And sometimes I get really, really restless. That's the way it is. Sometimes I just get really restless. Like really restless. Not just a bit restless, just really restless. And I'm not sure what any of this means. I just keep talking to tell you that it doesn't really get easier. Because there's always the next challenge, if you know what I mean. I'm wondering if you can jump directly onto this. Yeah. know, something's really off. You know, I just didn't feel like drinking tea anymore. You have these kinds of days, right? That are just stupid. That are just weird and annoying. You just have them. Then you just have to accept them. That's interesting. That's all you can do. Just have to say that's how it is, right? I just had a jaw. I did the jaw. I don't know why. But I did what I felt like I was supposed to do. And then there's nothing else. There's nothing else, right? Just maybe pack up and leave or something. But it just makes no sense. I mean, that's what I'm trying to explain to people, right? Everybody's clinging to all these words, but everything that I understand is a feeling. The word itself doesn't make a lot of sense. It makes no sense. No words make sense because you just create your own meaning, right? You just take a word, then you just use it to create a certain effect or to make yourself look smart. You know, there's nothing worse than people that think they understood something because they read a book. You don't understand shit until you yourself could write that book from your own experiences. You know, that's the point. That's the point. You know, that sounds really smart. And it is. If you can write the book yourself, congratulations. Until then, try again, yeah? I mean, there's people that just go through stuff. But what do I care? If you can read books. I mean, in what kind of world is that useful? I mean, it's useful to get you going, but then where are you going to go? Right, I meet so many people that read a lot of books and they're not smarter or better at living than I am. I think a better way is to go by emotions, but the problem is, of course, there is little to cling to, if you know what I mean. There's very little to cling to because there nobody can really tell you what to do. It's just you and your feelings. You know, who's the woman that you want in your life? Well, is she there? No. Have you met her? Maybe, right? I mean, but if I have, then she hasn't told me anything. And that's the really strange thing. You know, it's not always like, I mean, you've always got a different romantic story in the movie. Right? Sometimes it's the woman, sometimes it's the man. Right? right? Sometimes the man is fat, sometimes the woman is fat, sometimes they're both skinny. Sometimes the man is the courageous one, sometimes the woman is the courageous one. So there's no general rule. You know, if you feel like making a move, then you should make a move. I don't want to make a move because I've made a lot of moves already. And if all you get is silence, then you think, I'm just gonna say nothing anymore. Because if my constantly trying to get you is driving you further away because you feel powerful and you think, well, if he's chasing, I'm gonna run. That's how some women are, really stupid. Because maybe they want to be the ones, right? Some women are like this. So you just have to realize it. What kind of woman have you got there? I don't get it. And then you meet women and they say, wait till we meet. Like, what does that mean? Like, when? I mean, wait till we meet. What kind of bullshit is this? Why do people say these things? I mean, of course, it was probably to my own benefit. But, I mean, I don't even know who's talking there. Who's talking? Wait till we meet. Okay, never. And I still don't know. Right? I tell you things. I say I think I know. But I don't. I'm wandering around and I'm kind of blind. Just like everybody else. But I know how to continue. I know how to move on. I know how to let go. Yeah, patience is somewhat a problem. Right, patience is somewhat a problem. But who cares, right? I mean, I just don't want to make a lot of... I just want to be okay with the way things are also. Right? I don't want to live my life trying to change everything all the time. That's also a good one. Because if you're just constantly trying to change everything all the time, then where does it leave you? I mean, sure, I get it. There are women and that would like to spend time with me. But and I would like to spend time with them. But they don't say anything and I don't say anything. Because I really feel like, in a way, I'm Aragorn, in my own story. I'm Aragorn and there's Arwen. And I don't know how your Arwen looks like. Like, how does your Arwen look like? It's very, very, very individual. Some Arwens are like this. Whatever you find attractive. But if there's a woman that wants, to love you, you can just open up to it. It doesn't matter how you look like, or how she looks like. It's how you feel about each other and yourselves. Because if you hate yourself, that's the kind of relationship you're gonna get. I mean, I had once an incredible story that, okay. I'm not advertising mushrooms, I'm just saying, I did psychedelic mushrooms somewhere in a natural environment. when I walk back after a couple of hours, I don't think I want to play this level. I'm not really here, I'm just doing this. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. I mean, I realize it more and more. Like, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing whatever my feeling tells me. And I don't even know what that is. Right? It's just really weird. I'm just doing random things. I have no internet at the moment, just nothing. Which is really weird as well. Because you can't check up on anything. Yeah, okay. What an asshole. And maybe there's somebody entirely different out there from me. Right? Maybe I just think it's someone, and then it's someone else. And that's possible. But I still wouldn't know. Right? I still wouldn't know. But instead of finding that out, I just seclude myself from everyone else. And I just do my stuff. I try to stay out of trouble, if you will. Although trouble has a way of finding me. I really don't feel like playing this game, but what else do I want to do? I want to have sex. Like, that's what I want. I mean, that's a fact. But I don't know who. Because I don't really know anyone. Because I basically stay away from everyone. I mean, do you hear me? Because I still think that there is this one woman. But I actually think, I'm starting to believe that it's not true. Yeah, I think I'm done for today. I don't know what I did. I rendered a lot of videos. Yeah, I don't want to hear you speak. I think that's also the point. With a lot of women, like, try to speak less. Just speak less. And that's a hard one. Because if you don't like me to speak, then, right, why do you want to spend time with me? I mean, that's a real issue, right? I'm the way that I am. I speak a lot. Get used to it.